Hi, thank you for learning about Phase 2 of the Redmond Zoning Code Rewrite. I am Kimberly Dietz, Principal Planner with Economic Development and Community Development and Implementation, and the lead for this project component. In 2021, the City Council adopted the first phase of the Zoning Code Rewrite. It included a process through which the city would maintain the zoning code, a living document. The process identifies that annual code cleanups or maintenance will occur as needed. Staff and the community are able to submit requests for minor maintenance using a tool available at redmond.gov/zoning. The requests are reviewed typically at the beginning of the year and proposed for adoption at the beginning of the following year. In between those milestones, staff research and compare the request to existing standards, to details, to neighboring jurisdictions, and to state laws. If the request is found to be minor in nature and results in an improvement to the code, it is then processed as a Type 6 permit. For efficiency, the city is including minor amendments during each phase of the zoning code rewrite. This is also a Type 6 permit. This year, 4 topics were identified by staff. 1, beekeeping, was requested by a community member, and 1 addresses basic issues such as grammar, simple formatting, and cross-references. These amendments are mostly for improving accuracy. They also update the code for consistency with legislation, with standard details, and to improve clarity of the existing regulations. I'll walk through each of these amendments. Tree wells reflect a change to city standards whereby tree grates are no longer used for street trees. Instead, a planted tree well is a standard that is used for street trees associated with new development, particularly in the downtown. This supports a consistent look for trees and sidewalks and provides for easier maintenance. The next topic is fences. Zoning Code 21.24.020 permits currently states that fences exceeding 6 feet in height require a building permit before being erected, altered, or relocated. However, the International Building Code was recently amended so that a building permit would be required when a fence is over 7 feet in height. Versus maintaining the requirement in the zoning code, staff are proposing removing this section while maintaining the remainder of the fence chapter. This removal helps avoid confusion, and it is not necessary since the building code would already apply during a wide range of building techniques, including for fences over 7 feet in height. The next topic, fats, oils, and grease, refers to the measurement of these substances in sewer pipes. The proposed regulations for this are anticipated to be streamlining and to provide for clarity. They describe a process that can be easily measured in the field by using a sewer pipe camera and taking a picture of a blockage. The current language reflected the previous King County wastewater code, and it has since been revised. The purpose of the amendment is to align the city code with thresholds that are similar to those that are used by neighboring jurisdictions. The proposal involving beekeeping proposes to allow, with property owner or manager permission, the placement of managed beehives in non-residential zones. Today, hives can be located in many residential zones, but not in non-residential zones. The intent of this community member's request is to increase opportunities for pollinator habitat in a controlled manner. The change to tables, which is the next item, involves formatting that would clarify setback provisions in comparison to other site design standards. There are no changes to the requirements for setbacks, only a minor change to the individual tables within zoning districts to better delineate the provisions based on the overarching standards. And finally, the cross-references topic proposes to include cross-references in the allowed use tables for relevant zoning districts to the regulations that limit certain uses because of the critical aquifer recharge area. Thank you again for your interest in this project component. Please contact me at kdietz, KDIETZ, at redmond.gov or by phone with questions and for additional information. Thank you again.